Working parents in the Quad Cities are struggling to find childcare for their kids. It was a problem before the pandemic, but the last 18 months have created an even bigger shortage. We found out how strained the system is right now and the investment in providers that could help. It's First tonight at 5. An infant room teacher almost always has her arms full.
They're always wanting to sit on your lap and be with you all the time. Good job, Patrick.
And like so many daycares, this center is also full.
Can you grab it?
The Bettendorf campus of Absolutely Positively Kids is one of its 5 locations across the Quad Cities area. 4 are at capacity with a wait list.
We have an extensive list. We have parents that are calling all the time. We are currently at capacity here as well as our other locations, but we are still trying to do our best to accommodate for those parents that are calling.
This is an Iowa DHS map showing you childcare availability in both Davenport and Bettendorf. So you see it estimates that there's about 8% of all childcare spots still open right now. But that number is a little bit misleading. That simply means providers are licensed to potentially care for more children. It doesn't mean that any given provider is willing to take on more or is even able to based on their current staffing and other factors. So you see very quickly how little vacancy there is within this system.
But I think that the conversation about childcare in general is getting louder as it relates to workforce and wages and accessibility and the economy and regulations. Childcare has become a very important issue.
Whoa.
For an industry already stretched thin, things got worse since the start of the pandemic. Scott County lost 34 providers since July 2020, most of them home-based. Moline saw the same thing. 6 providers have closed, which is about 50 childcare spots.
If the road is out by my house, I can't get to work. If the electricity is out, I can't get to work. But likewise, if there are no childcare options, parents can't get to work. So these things are not disconnected at all.
Moline Alderman Matt Timian says childcare is a piece of infrastructure. Now the city is investing $500,000 in federal funding to create a forgivable loan program where childcare providers can get up to $50,000 to put towards their business.
It's as simple as supplies, toys, books, making things ADA compliant. There's a lot of really good things. Just relieving rent or mortgage payments for a while so that they can keep that extra person on staff.
Good job, you wrote a capital I. Good job, Natasha.
Staffing seems to be the common thread.
Good job.
Providers can't take on more kids if they can't keep their teachers.
But now do the U at the bottom.
So the state of Iowa just announced $30 million worth of recruitment and retention bonuses for new and current childcare workers.
Curve it up.
I think that staffing and wages will continue to be an important conversation for a long time.
As for APK, plans are already in the works for potentially 3 new locations, 2 in Rock Island County and 1 in LeClaire.
It's tough being a parent. I mean, and dropping your kids off. These are the golden years. These are the wonderful times. And it's, we're asking a lot of you to trust us with your kiddos and, so you can go do what you gotta go do.
I think we are all done with arts and crafts.
A service a community and family can't grow without.
You did so good. Yes, you did. Don't say no.
Now, we told you about Iowa, but Illinois has also used federal funding to prop up child care providers in the state. The state says 98% of the daycares that got some of that grant money were able to remain open because of it. Most of that money went to pay staff salaries.